Okay, well, hello from Spokane here on a thunderstormy kind of overcast night. Kind of feels like summer weather here already. And we want to welcome everybody, those that are taking time to jump on the little broadcast. The reason I wanted to come together tonight is I just want everybody just to make sure that they have a very good understanding of what we are doing with the auto recruiting platform and Quick Lister. Had a lot of different questions. I think that a lot of times we rush through a presentation. We don't really listen to all the details. And, we just really need to understand what we have our hands on here. This is technology and software that has actually been in beta testing now for many, many months. I can't remember, I would say probably around 9 months. And the gentleman that has put this system together, his name is Don Glanville. And Don is not a network marketer. He is not a MLMer. He is not an affiliate marketer. What Don Glanville does, is he actually is kind of a master programmer. He's one of those guys that has an incredibly ingenious mind when it comes to developing software and systems. He has been doing this now for Fortune 100 and 500 companies for, I think, around 10 or 15 years, and has literally designed multi-millions of dollars in marketing systems, internet-based, technology-based marketing systems. And he is brilliant when it comes to the way his mind works. And what he has put together, and with what is just about complete and just about ready to launch, is a system that is really going to be a magnificent tool for, of course, us, but also for people that are in need of prospects, customers, potential customers. But really, the two most important things that we need to have, we need to have obviously income, and we need to obviously to reach a income level of what we're desiring to reach. We're going to have people to talk to. We need to build our list. Thus the name Quick Lister. It's a list building software. Okay. They are completely separate from any network marketing company around. Quick Lister and auto recruiting platform is an affiliate program. It is not a network marketing program. Every one of you, I'm sure, is aware of the difference. The affiliate program that is in place with Quick Lister is a 2-generation affiliate program. That means that if I enroll Ronnie and Jim, I'm going to receive $100 every month that they pay their $249 reseller licensing agreement with Quick Lister and auto recruiting platform. Okay. So every time since I sponsored Ronnie and Jim that they do that, I am going to earn $100 commission month after month. Now, Ronnie and Jim go out and they introduce Barry. Okay. They are going to receive $100, but also I will receive $100 because it is a 2-generation. So anybody that you sponsor, whenever they sell a reseller license, let's say somebody that they enroll into Quick Lister and they sign up, they pay their $249. The person that enrolls them and that person's sponsor receives $100 every single time that happens. And that's why this is so powerful, because if I were to talk to those of you that are on this presentation tonight, right now, and I'm looking at the names of the people, and I said to Gail or Fawn or Debbie or anybody else, what's the biggest challenge that you have in building a network marketing or an affiliate marketing program? I'm certain each of you would say people to talk to, people that are interested. Well, we're not going to have that problem anymore, okay? Because what's going to happen as you start to purchase your traffic packs, when we go live, we're going to have our traffic providing company that is going to be able to specifically drive targeted and categorize traffic into any sales funnel that you want to promote, okay? Now, I want to show you how you find your sales funnel. Right now, if you go up here to the top, up on funnels, and click there, you're going to see, maybe, you're going to see right now that there is only one sales funnel, and it says the opportunity is auto recruiting platform, and there is your link. You can see autorecruitingplatform.com/snelson48. Okay, now if I go in when we go live with this program and I'm working with Mike and we create a custom sales funnel for Karatbars International, you will see that it will be placed here and it will say Karatbars or Karatbars International, and there will be a different domain name assigned to that sales funnel. Okay. And it will have a username that may or may not be required, but of course, this is where you'll be able to access all of your sales funnels. If Don Glanville goes in, he will go in and create several additional funnels for different network marketing companies. Now, he's not going to go in there because of the cost and the time that's involved. He's not going to go in there and create 500 sales funnels. But the vision of what Don Glanville wants to do is not only to create additional sales funnels for business opportunities and for affiliate programs, but also to build product sales funnels. You see, when you have a really incredible product, let's say it's a widget that produces vegetables inside of your home, where you can grow vegetables inside of your home. There's a number of different ways that people market products. They market them on the internet, they market them on television, on like QVC or Home Shopping Network or television infomercials, or with companies called like As Seen on TV. And they get exposure through the internet, through companies like Amazon.com. And just imagine the potential that we have when people, inventors, start bringing incredible products, one-of-a-kind products that have never been made available by anybody and marketed online. And eventually you could come back here in the back in this funnel area and literally see 20 or 30 pages of different products, business opportunities, and whatever else might be back here. And you'll be able to actually purchase your targeted traffic as often as you would like to do so by purchasing your traffic packs, right? But just imagine that as you build your lead list, and your lead list, of course, will grow from here. These are people that are in my lead list still, and you look at this and you realize that this list could be thousands of pages long. I can click on to the next page. You can see there's more people over here that have gone through the sales funnel. And you can always tell the ones that have actually opted in. They verified, because once they verify their phone number and they do an application, you're going to not only have their phone numbers, but you're going to have their email addresses. So you can always tell. Now, that list, very quickly could grow literally to hundreds of thousands of people over the next 5 to 10 years. Now, imagine the power and the relationship potential that you'll have when you have hundreds, if not thousands, of people that have opted in, verified their cell phone number. Because remember, people do not change their cell phone numbers. Very rarely do people ever give up their cell phone numbers. In fact, when they change cell phone providers, what do most people do? Well, what they do is they go ahead and make sure that when they call, let's say I was going from Solove over to Verizon, I would make absolutely certain that my number that I currently have was transferable, because I don't want to have to start all over, because I literally have hundreds, if not thousands of people that have had my number that I have right now for many, many years. And so you don't want to give it up. So you see the power of these leads that you have. Okay. The most important thing that you could ever want to have as a affiliate marketer, an internet marketer, or a network marketer is a list. Okay. If you go over here and I go to my email list and I want to create an email, you can just see these are all people for the most part. As I go through these are just the A's, and it goes on and on. I mean, literally, I think there's about 3,000, 3,500 names here. These are people that have marketed me. These are people that I've marketed before, and these are people that I can send out any type of email that I want to those people. And this is what everybody should be doing. I mean, you should have been building lists years ago. Every time somebody sends you an email and says, "Hey, Denise, have you got this great? Have you tried my great product, this new vitamin? Do you want to join my company? Blah blah blah." Well, that person sent you an email, so you know that you have their name and you also have their email address. Okay, that's building a list. People ask me all the time, how is it that you're able to build a team so quickly? Well, that's because I can go and I have a marketing list. That is the main purpose of QuickLister. Okay, it's not to recruit for Karatbars or ABC Vitamin Company. It's to get you a list so that you can actually market whatever you want to and build relationships with these people. Let's just say I went up here and I went to my leads list, and this is, not a really huge lead list right now, but let's just say here is Gary Ryan, okay? And I just go up here and I check on Gary's name, and I go over here to SMS. I want to send him a text message. So I go up here, I checked it, and then I want to send him an SMS text message and an email. I just click on update. Now, let's say I ran Karatbars by Gary, but Gary told me that he doesn't like to buy gold or he doesn't have any interest. And I say, well, Gary, what are you doing right now that's keeping you really busy? Oh, I'm working for this brand new hair loss product. I've got this incredible product. And I just write him a little text. Hey, Gary, Scott Nelson here. Are you needing new targeted traffic for your business opportunity? I think I have the perfect answer. Scott Nelson. Now, Gary is not somebody that's in Karatbars, so I just go ahead and send that to him. Guess what? That message is in about another minute or two is going to be showing up on Gary's phone. Now, do you think for maybe a possibility that since I've already marketed Karatbars to Gary and he's not interested, do you think Gary, if he's trying to promote a new opportunity or a new product, do you think for 1 minute that he might respond to that text message? I mean, do you think that Gary might need some leads? Well, of course, every marketer needs leads. So people ask me, well, what if I don't want to market Quick Lister and auto recruiting platform? Well, that's completely up to you. But just think right now, many of you are just kind of sitting around waiting for the system to launch. Do any of you that are on this presentation tonight have names or emails of people that have approached you about other business opportunities? Just think about that. Do you know people right now that you could contact that might be with a nutritional product company or people that are doing something else? Maybe a real estate salesperson, maybe a person that owns a small business, a mortgage banker, maybe a person that sells products on eBay, just anybody like that. And today earlier I sent out a sample letter that I use to just get people to respond. It doesn't give them a link. I don't spam people. I just ask them if they need some help, and if they do, then I send them back a follow-up letter with a link that they can go to, which of course is the one I showed you earlier, right here, and that's going to take them to my site. And it's such a powerful deal. There it is. You all know what that looks like. That's what you started with. And look how well it worked for you. You went through, you put your name and your cell phone number, you clicked here, and all of a sudden, we had you as a person that was in the Quick Lister system. That works so powerfully. And the cool thing is that when you go to your leads, did you see, don't know if you noticed here, but whenever you have somebody that's messaging you, here's Denise, you can see all I have to do, that just means the red means that there's an unanswered message. So I click on SMS and I just sent her, I said, hello, Todd, Josh, and Denise. Just wanted you to know that I sent a request to corporate to review and approve your application soon. Hopefully, Scott. And she just texted me right back, two-way text. Thanks. See how that works? Look at that. It took her all of 5 minutes. I sent that to her today at 7:56 Eastern time, and she responded to it at 8:01. That's how well the system works. Now, if I go down here to the next page, when Gary sees my message, he may or may not choose to respond, but if he does, I'll get a notification in red right here, okay? And the cool thing is that when you answer that person, that turns to green, so you know that it's been answered, okay? And then you'll see that right here, Todd and Josh and Denise, they all have their applications. I've approved them, and they're waiting for the admin approval. Once they get that, then they're going to get a text message from the company, and they can move forward into the presentation, much like you did. Okay, so Quick Lister is an incredible tool, and you should be promoting it now, because every time you promote it to somebody who needs to build their list and they choose to sign up, you're going to make $100 right up front, and you're going to make $100 every single month when they pay for their reseller, their $249 resale. Now, also keep in mind that you don't know who you're promoting to, but imagine you promoted to somebody who's very big in Amway, and they got 500 personally enrolled in Amway, and they all need leads too. Just imagine if 10% of those people enrolled in the Quick Lister. What would that be making you every month on that second generation affiliate commission? So don't ever be afraid about an affiliate marketing program. There's a ton of money to be made if you want to promote ARP, right? But what we're going to be able to do is, as soon as the system goes live, we're going to be able to create that custom sales funnel for Karatbars and start buying targeted traffic of people that are looking for home-based businesses or franchises. Maybe we're even able to target people that are known to collect precious metals or to purchase precious metals. Just imagine the power of that. Okay. Before we get to the questions, like I sent you out an email yesterday, the first things that you need to do is log into your back office and start watching these videos. You start here. This is a overview that Dawn has done. It's about 37 minutes. It's going to walk you through. I have people call me all the time and they're asking me questions, and my answer, and sometimes it's really frustrating because I can't get on the phone and explain this business. I mean, if you're going to go in here and spend $249 a month and plus buy your traffic, don't you think you should know how this system is going to work? Don't you think you should be jumping on the webinars and listening to the training? Well, this is where it all starts. You watch this and it'll walk you through your back office. That not only saves you time, it also saves me time in having to answer questions that are available for everybody right here in the back office. Okay. And you're going to need to know these things because you're going to want to make sure that the first thing that your new people do is to come back here, log in, and come over here and click on this red bar that says watch first. After you've done that, you come to the getting started area. This is very important. This gives you the startup. It's 31 minutes. Okay. Then it takes you down to the next video. It shows you how to set up your merchant account. You need to have a merchant account because when people go in there and they pay their $4.95 for their applications and they sign up at the end of the presentation for $249, you're going to have a merchant account and it will be collected. The money will be collected, and within 2 to 3 business days, First Data is going to send that money right over to your checking account. This is a very convenient and simple way. Yes, they have a monthly fee for your merchant account, $24.90. They charge a 2.37% fee when somebody uses their credit card. So if you have a $100 purchase, you're going to get a charge for $2.37 and a 35-cent transaction fee, and then you'll have a monthly fee of $24.90. But this video, which is the second one, you watch, and then it's really simple. You come down, it says apply here. You click on that link. It's going to open up a new window, and it's going to allow you to easily set up your merchant account with First Data Corporation. Okay? All right, so you do that. It's also got technical support and email support. So, it tells you when you receive your welcome email, it gives you every single step. And then the last video here shows you how to connect your merchant account to your quick lister. It's only 4 minutes and 28 seconds, and it's really simple to do. And this is what you do. You do it right through your global gateway, and Dawn shows you how to do it. They make it so simple to do this. And then it talks about U.S. Quick Start and international merchant resources, and look at all the Q&As here in regards. It says, if you want, you can have, if you don't want to set up a merchant account, you can actually be paid and processed through the corporate merchant account. There's a $15, that's a 15% fee on every $100 to cover merchant fees and reserves. I don't recommend it. It's not cost effective, especially when you start getting 20, 25 people every week that are going through the sales funnel, and you get 1 or 2 that join every week, or whatever the numbers look like at the end of each month. That could become very, very expensive. So that's completely up to you. But that's where you want to start. Start with the red, go to the blue, and then come down here where it says previously recorded, the SoundCloud link right there. Click on the SoundCloud link, because when you go here, it has every single recorded audio that has ever been done by Don Glanville that you can listen to. And what I would recommend, because you can see that this is the most recent one, is come back into your back office. If you want to hear the mindset of where this company and the vision that Don has for where we're going with Quick Lister, this is 41 minutes. I listened to it twice already. And when I start listening to what this guy is planning on doing, I believe that between Karatbars and this platform right here and what's coming with the products that will be available, the custom funnels that will be available, and this guy's mind, I think this could be $1 million a year opportunity. He believes in 24 months that they will be $1 billion a year company. So I really encourage you just to come back here, just click on the little orange arrow. It's 41 minutes. Listen to this at least 2 or 3 times. Okay. If you want to listen to some other calls, there's a lot of other recorded audios that go way back even till Christmas. Because remember, when I joined this was back, and what had happened is he planned to launch this right after the first of the year, but he was not satisfied with the technicians and the software engineers that had hired on, and he had to basically go back to scratch early in 2014 and completely rebuild the system. That's why it's been in beta so long. But boy, is it going to be well worth the wait. And I am absolutely thrilled to be part of this. It is going to supercharge. You know, every one of us have always prayed that we could have a really, you've heard it before. Oh, Bill, hey, listen, Gail, hey, here's a hands-free, fully automated system. Now, when he says fully automated, does it take any elbow grease? Yes, I really think it's really wise. You can go to your leads and you can text them back. You can see the drop down here. You can send them an invitation. You've got a contact manager where you can make up notes. You can pull up your new leads. You can resend that person their PIN number if they lose it right here. You can send to an opportunity presentation. You can stop and remove them and delete them if they ask to be taken off of the list. You want to make sure you respect that. But this is an incredible operating system, and we're just now scratching the surface. But if you really understand what the system is going to do, it's really, truly going to be amazing. Now, the last thing before we do any questions, and you can raise hands or type in any questions down in the chat area, is this is what we call our surfboard here. And you can come in here and you can type anything you want up here. And you can post something like, here's a statement on the power of your subconscious mind. You can make contacts. You can make comments. You can post things. You can welcome new members to your team. There's support updates, just anything. Here's a great message in here. Go back in. It's about the 5th or 6th one down. This was a message from a few weeks ago from Don Glanville, the founder of this, and it's pretty detailed about some of the things he's going to do. So that's the surfboard. Over here, of course, you know the SoundCloud. When he does a conference call, you can get all of the information here. There's updates on the site. There's FAQs. This is where we're going to be getting our traffic. Our traffic will come when we go live from Traffic Pros. So you can see it's currently closed. When this opens up, you'll be able to go to Traffic Pros and you'll be able to go in here and order traffic. And it's going to be an amazing, amazing system. I can't tell you how excited. For those of you that didn't know the history of what happened with me, is I actually heard about this and I just was foaming at the mouth when I heard about this system. And then, of course, with all the delays, I just kind of forgot about it. And Juliet Riley, who introduced me to Quick Lister, she emailed and called me a few weeks ago, and she said, Scott, they're getting really, really close now to launching. So I said, okay. So I went and I started listening to the webinars and really got excited, especially after I listened to that recorded call from May 11th with Don Glanville. So I'm really excited. I can't wait. People are asking me, I cannot start to build the custom funnel for Karatbars until we go live because it will have all of the software. Some of the things on your dashboard, you want to come in here. Here's where you can do support tickets. Here's where you can get advertising information when they post it. There's your leads. That's where you can find out your statistics. You can see I've had 220 people that have viewed the system. 73 have opted in. That means they've given me their cell phone numbers. That's astonishing, 56%. Look at this, 41 of the 73 have filled out the application. That's 56%. That's a 33% opt-in. Now, just so you know, comparing it to any email campaign or autoresponders, what you're sending out to an email list, the average is about 1 to 2%. If you ever got 5%, you would be known as one of the all-time great email marketers or internet marketers. And look at, I got a 33% opt-in rate. When I do emails to my warm list, I might get somewhere between 1 and 5% depending on the letter. So you can see the power of this system. 56% of my opt-ins, remember, I've already got these as leads, paid the $4.95. The only one that didn't complete was Stephanie because I was just testing my system. So virtually it's 100% completed the application. 37 of those were approved and 33 went through the entire presentation and 17 purchased the system at this point in time for a 52% closing rate. Now, anybody doing those type of numbers, I don't care how good of a marketer you are, it's amazing. They're going to have lots of tools which are really cool. You can access your accounts, advertising, autoresponders, blogs. If you're looking for work, intern programs, you can hire interns, outsourcing if you want people to do your work for you. I mean, it just goes on and on. This is just a skeleton. And really, that's really about it. So let's just see. Does anybody have any questions? You can raise your hand as long as you have a microphone. If you have, you can also type your questions down here in chat. Okay, let's see here. Debbie. Okay, Debbie Johnson said, I thought the videos were really good and answered all my questions. Even the merchant account is all set up. Well, great job, Debbie. That's being very proactive because you want to be promoting this to everybody you know that's a small to medium-sized business owner or marketing. Okay, your audio keeps cutting out. I'm sorry, Fawn. It might be because of our storms that we have blowing over right now. I hope everybody else can hear me okay. And then John Gant, Scott, is there a traffic pack included inside of the 249? No, the 249, John, is a monthly fee. And it is assessed each month once we go live. So when you sign up and pay your $249 for your reseller license of this software, you will not be billed again until the actual system is working. So you'll pay it, and then when they go live, 30 days after your payment has been made, your first payment, you'll be billed again. The traffic packs will be $100. Initially, they're going to restrict us to 10 traffic packs, I think, per month. So obviously, not a lot of you are going to go out there and spend $1,000 right off the get-go in traffic. But I tell you what, I'm taking 50% of every dollar that I make off my monthly referral or affiliate commissions, and I'm buying as much traffic as I can get. So the $100 traffic packs are separate from the $249 monthly. Andrea, how do you anticipate the custom funnel? How soon? I can't answer that because I don't know. I don't expect it to take too long, but we want to do it right. I have a videographer here in Spokane, so I'm going to go and do the actual, you know how Dawn did the videos. I'm going to do it in a very professional way. What I anticipate is we will have a couple of videos where myself or somebody else will be doing a welcome and giving them a little information about Karatbars, and then we will be using 2 or 3 of the very powerful videos. One will be specifically talking about why people should be trading in dollars for gold. The second one will probably be a 12-week presentation on the opportunity. And of course, the final video in that funnel will be a call to action. Obviously, we'll have a very strong call to action in that Karatbars. But I don't anticipate, Andrea, that it will take a whole lot of time. Mike, Big Mike, will be working with me in getting some ideas together before we move forward. So anyways, it's going to be really exciting. And of course, we're going to have a lot to look forward to. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so Bill, you signed up last night. Did you go in there and set up your merchant account? Because if you did not, you will not receive your 2 welcome emails. If you did that, if you set up your merchant account, what I mean by that is you went into this area here. Let me get back in here. And went to the getting started section and went through these videos, and you got down to here, watched this video, and then you applied here. Then if you filled out the application and everything, and you did the connection of the merchant account to QuickLister, normally within 1 day, 1 business day, you should receive your welcome email. And your welcome email, just so you know, let me show you here. When they come, it will say here, welcome to Global Gateway E4 Solution, 1 of 2. And then the second email, and it has both your logins and all of that. So that's what it will look like when it comes. If you don't have it in your inbox, I was told to make sure that you check your spam box, just to make sure that it didn't come into your spam folder. It could have done that. So okay, so make sure you have filled out your application. And another thing that you can look for to make sure is the first email immediately after you fill out the applications and submit them is you get a email like this. It says Dear Scott Nelson, congratulations. Based on the preliminary information provided in your merchant application, you have been conditionally approved, and we will set up your merchant account after we validate your checking account information and your mailing address. You should receive an acknowledgement email within 2 business days with instructions. So, Bill, you should have gotten that if you did it right. So if not, just make sure. Okay? Yeah, so you didn't do it if you didn't get that. All right. All right. So Gail said, I signed up last night but have not received. Oh, that was not Gail. There. I thought I saw somewhere that you can get paid through PayPal. No, that is for people that live outside of the U.S. Only people outside of the U.S. If you don't want to set up your merchant account, which I highly recommend you do, you're going to pay that $15 every time a sale is made, just because you're using the corporate processing. And you choose whether you want to pay 2% or you want to pay 15%. That's up to you. Doesn't take long to make up that $24 a month. Okay. All right. Sinclair, you're waiting to be verified by the merchant, so things are kicking along. Okay, great. So Sinclair, you'll just be looking for those 2 welcome emails, and make sure you get everything set up and ready to roll, and you're going to be in good shape. Okay, let's go out here, Jim and Ronnie. Go ahead, you guys.
Hi, did I understand right that you can actually load your own leads in there and do it that way also?
you can't load your leads in there, but what you can do is you can just send out a sales letter to people that you have, and invite them to take a look at the system. I sent you a kind of a sample email that I sent out to my leads,
Okay.
but you can't manually load them into the system.
Okay, I thought that's what you were showing us was leads that you had loaded. Okay,
No.
thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Just raise your hand if you've got a headset or a microphone, or you can type them in down below. I don't think, okay. Okay, Gail, thank you. Sinclair, thank you. Anybody else have anything? I just wanted to get us on here because make sure that you definitely check your SMS text that come from the company. The only webinars that are happening right now are the ones that Dan Wolfanger is doing, and he's doing one tonight. It was actually at the same time that we did this. Sorry about that, but he uses a very simple little PowerPoint, goes through a lot of slides very quickly. So it's not a great webinar, but it's a good place to send somebody to. He usually does that 2 or 3 times a week right now. Also, if you get an invite, I'll send out, obviously, to everybody an invite to the Google Hangout. They did one with the Traffic Pros team last week. Very, very good. It was about an hour long. But the one that we're really excited about, when you get the SMS text from Don Glanville that he's going to be doing a live webinar, that is probably going to be the one where he announces the official time and date of the launch. So remember, this is really important. And the last thing I want to say before we finish up here is that right now, because you guys have taken action, you are a founder with the company. It's huge. You will be grandfathered in at the 249. There will be an increase up the road because you're going to see when people are starting to get 3 or 4 or 5 signups in their businesses or whatever they're promoting or selling every month just on each traffic pack. I think when this really gets rolling, it's going to become so popular, everybody's going to want it, and it's going to be supply and demand. So if you have people that you need to let know about this, or people in your downline with Karatbars that have not joined with you, you need to get a hold of them because there's only going to be a limited time left with the opportunity to become a founder. Once it goes away, it's gone. Um, John Gant wants to know if you can have the sales team that's available to founders, the package we have, and you can utilize the sales team to assist you in closing sales. Doesn't matter whether they close them for Karatbars or for the ARP system, but yes, you can outsource and hire people to do follow up for you, John. So that's another wonderful benefit with this system. So it's really exciting that we have this available. And, like I said, just make sure that you're a student. You want to learn everything that Don Glanville is going to be teaching as we move forward because it's going to be an ongoing education. If you learn how to use this system, you could potentially be putting hundreds of thousands of dollars in 1 year into your pocket by using the system the right way. And that's why I'm passionate about telling everybody about this because not only is it a great system that's going to help us to build our Karatbars business or any other business that you want to build up the road, but you're going to build your contact list that you're going to be able to do business with for the rest of your life. And everybody knows at least a dozen or 2 people that need this system. So you don't have to take a sales letter that I've written and put it into your own words. Everybody that's marketed to you, and just send them. If you don't recall that, let me show you the letter I sent out today. That wasn't it. Yeah, it says sales letter up here, And it's just basically something that I wrote. When I write a non-spam, I never put any links or any name or anything. I just put in this letter today. I just put, just imagine a perfect and complete and a fully automated sales system that could literally explode your business. See, I'm not talking about Karatbars. And then I've just basically given them a brief little summary of what this does. Requires virtually no time commitment, hands-free sales funnel. I gave them my beta testing results as of yesterday. Now let me ask you a question. If you were able to get these kind of numbers and enrollments for your business, opportunity, or products and services without ever having to talk to the prospect, unless you wanted to, do you think it might just increase your earnings and success levels? And then I just tell them, hey, email me back and request sales funnel. And then when they do that, I just go in here and I um, send them this little letter. It says, thanks for your interest, Danny. I'm really happy to share what I feel will be an automated sales system with the state of the art technology and software that will literally explode our businesses' opportunities along with increasing product sales. And then blah, blah, blah. And there's my link, you see, and my name and my phone number, because now I have permission. They've asked me to send funnel. So that's exactly what I did. So you see how it works? Really, really cool, really awesome system. So I hope everybody is excited to have it and that you get the word out. So thanks, you guys, for taking the time. I hope it helped tonight. And we'll be doing some other stuff with Juliet and Danny. We'll have them come on one of our webinars and do a team training as we build this team. But if you haven't gotten enrolled yet, go in there and get your enrollment done, because you do not want to miss out on becoming a founder, and it could go off at any moment. So I don't say that to scare you, but I tell you to be realistic, because I don't want anybody saying you didn't tell me. So for those people that are on this, there's a couple that have not yet purchased their system. Jim, I know that you're Ruben, Tom, and I think everybody else on here has. Maybe John hasn't yet, but anyways, just get that done right away. That way you won't miss out. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Have a good evening.